Hi, everybody, and welcome to Claw and Order Fantasy Victims Unit, brought to you by the Good Time Society. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and playing along with us today. Now, this is Thanksgiving week, so I just want to say, on behalf of every turkey everywhere, you monsters, why are you doing this to us? Outside of that, let's just go ahead and get started because that's what we're here to do. Go ahead and roll that intro footage. In the fantasy justice system, magically based offenses are considered especially heinous. In the city of Quithia, the dedicated detectives who investigate these arcane felonies are members of an elite-ish squad known as the Fantasy Victims Unit. They are here for the good, well, the chaotic good of the people. These are their stories. Hey, everybody, and welcome back. Say hello, my paragons of peacekeeping.
Hello, my paragons of
Hey,
peacekeeping.
paragons of
Hey, I'm not trying to steal this from
Incredible.
Dimension 20 right now, okay? I'm just trying to, I just want, you guys got a cute nickname. Anywho, why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves to our lovely audience who have stuck with us, obviously, because every episode's so compelling. Michelle, I'm going to kick it to you.
I don't know. Earlier, someone said these are tabaxi claws, but actually, I thought it was for claw and hoarder because it's claws and Horton. But now I'm thinking of cat paws, and it just makes me really happy. My name is Michelle Nguyen Bradley. Hello. You can find me on the internet at I am Chubby Bunny, which I'm pretty sure is down in my lower third, and I am playing Scratch, the Tabaxi Warlock. And what have we learned about Scratch so far? That she has a fiend patron named Chad, who is a party demon and wants her to party, and she's not all about that life. And what else? I like taking notes, and I'm learning a lot. And I have a cool nickname given to me by Tyrell. My nickname is Beaker Brain. Oh, thank God I wrote that down.
Beaker Brain is the best.
Speaking of nicknames, throwing it down to that's not your David is not your nickname, it's your real name.
I need a real name.
Let's just move on.
I am David Kerns. I am playing Stern Grudgeby. Stern is a deep gnome paladin, except his religion is the Force itself. The Force not being the Star Wars Force, like the Force as in the Law and Order Force. He's 380 years old. 320 of those have been spent being a detective in exactly the same place that he is now. He's seen it all. He's been here for a while. It's hard to push shit past him. He loves filling out forms, and he's very marred by just how terrible the world is, besides the law and order that puts the light through all the chaos around him. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
That's it. That's all my shit.
I have to follow that. I have to follow him waxing beautiful prose.
You got to warm up for those monologues. You got to warm up for those.
Hey, I'm Rad Antczak, playing Kyron Oldstorm, the red hot angry man himself, a dragonborn barbarian who's got some anger issues, but he's working on it.
Okay, is it my turn?
I think so.
I'm Kelly. I'm playing Tyrell Petrus, a half-elf ex-criminal rogue who is super happy because we're all on a required friendship adventure, and all she wants is for everybody to like her, I guess, which makes her very unlikable. But yeah, she's ready to party, dude.
Awesome. Yeah. I just want to point out that we're all so good when it comes to playing our characters, but when I know when I have to be myself, I get so awkward. So thank you for barreling through those introductions. You all did so good.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
And without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? So where we left off, you had just met Osin Hexcat. It's a big black dragon who lived in an abandoned cult fortress under a mountain, and found out that the issue that was sort of going on with Red Dragon across the way was caused by some sort of enamorous affection, but altogether shyness on Osin's behalf. So, in order to stop some chaos from taking place, you guys might have to play matchmakers. So, right where we left off, Osin says, "Oh, well, yeah, I was just, trying to win their affection. I didn't mean to desecrate their mance with bones, just I thought it was like a way to show that I'm interested. I was making bone art, you see."
And this is a tactic that's worked for you before, I presume, if you're using it now.
I'm gonna be real with you real quick. It hasn't
Please.
ever worked in the past.
Interesting. So you have done this a lot in the past and it's never worked, but you figured now it's going to be a good time to try.
I just figured, if they're really the one, then maybe this might be a valid tactic. But based on your reaction, it seems like maybe I should just have been a bit clearer with my intentions.
I hate to break it to you, but I feel like a change in tactics is your course of action.
We're all really big fans of leaving a note. Maybe we can write a note. Is that a thing dragons do for other dragons? Oh.
Well, I suppose I could. I just I was kind of thinking, the bones were kind of like a love note,
Did you spell out words with the bones, or did you just kind of throw them around?
I kind of made I tried to make like a tableau, but bones are pretty hard to work with. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty bad.
Okay.
Hey, team. Can we powwow real quick, team?
Yeah. Why don't you just take a seat while we do a chat over here?
We are the police.
Yeah, just police business.
The police business.
Okay. Wow. What is happening right now? This is great. We're the perfect people to be doing this.
Are we?
Yeah.
How? Why?
Well, we all have diverse backgrounds. We can look at it from different angles. And I don't know about you guys, but I think about romance a lot. So
I've done a lot of things concerning dragons in my time at the Force. I've fought dragons. I've worked with dragons. I've killed dragons. I've eaten dragons. But I don't think I've ever had... It was a long story. I won't go into it now. But I've never had to make a dragon match up romantically with another dragon. I don't know if I'm personally equipped for that. I don't know what form would I use even to... I don't know. Do any of you feel personally pretty equipped to deal with relationships?
I would like to make a history check to see if I've read a book about dragon. Please.
Oh, please make that check. Please make that very specific.
22.
22. Oh, you've read that book, yeah.
Do I get to make it up, or you can tell me?
You get to make it up with a 22.
Oh no. Okay. So in my professional opinion as a researcher, I know that all dragons, regardless of gender, do love grilled cheese. And I guess maybe it's because they are full of fire in their bellies, or sometimes ice. I don't know. I guess it depends on what color they're. Anyway, they like watching the sunset and also camping.
Huh.
So those are 3 things I know about dragons.
What was this book that you said you read? It sounded interesting.
Romantic activities with your winged friends, dragons.
Wow. Oh, and who's that one by?
Phill Lightshade.
Oh, Lightshade.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bill Lightshade.
Bill
Yeah.
Lightshade. I love his work.
He's quite a
Mhm.
prolific author.
Yeah.
I like
Just
him a
like
lot.
Bill Bryson, he writes a little bit about a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love his work. That's amazing. It's so good that
But-
you read that.
See, this is what I'm saying. We can come at this from all different kinds of angles. I honestly, I feel better about this than almost killing the dog.
That was close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good thing we didn't kill a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was really
But
I almost killed that dog.
You did. Yeah. Yeah. But hey, what if we figure out a way to kind of set up the perfect, get a grilled cheese somehow, get those dragons under a sunset, and then
Fill out the proper permits to go on a camping trip.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
I can do that part.
Yeah.
You see that Hexcat is kind of like looking around awkwardly, pretending that he can't hear what you guys are saying. Sort of, it just would have been a lot for me to back out of the cave. So I'm just gonna hang here, busy myself with my thoughts.
That's
think
fine. I
also-
believe we've concluded the discussion. What Scratch, you saw something to add?
Regarding the entrance and exit to your cave, I think it'd be really great if you made like a front door situation, and then that way, if you have visitors, they know they can come in. That are visitors that are dragon sized. We fit in, but we're not the ones you're trying to.
I would
Yeah.
also say put up a sign that says beware of dragon dog. Don't kill it. Not because
Yeah,
us
that's
did, but just be for other people.
Yeah,
that
we
that
knew.
makes sense,
We were.
yeah.
We knew.
Yeah,
we
we
knew.
knew.
We were just testing.
Yeah, we didn't. We knew. We didn't almost kill the dog,
No.
but other people could have.
Yeah, don't look
easily.
at its tail. It's fine.
Tail's fine.
I
Sorry.
feel like yeah.
I forgot. I have something in your water.
Oh,
I'm just gonna
Oh,
go in your
yeah.
water really quick.
don't look.
Yeah,
No.
Just don't look
please,
at what I'm doing. I need privacy.
Okay. I'll just she kind of like cranes his neck down under his body, in between his legs, like, oh, this is I don't normally get many visitors in general. I mean, not that this is sort of like like a mouse door that you would have in your house, you smaller beings, and then you catch the mouse and you eat it, right? That's how you guys get your food, right?
Would it
but
be
anyways.
helpful for you
Is-
if we agreed with you?
Is that a dragon's perception of how we live? We eat mice.
Well, I assume. I mean, like that's what I do. So it's. I think at this point, Tyrell, you've fetched the egg out of the water.
Okay, good. I'm just
Um,
gonna put it in my pack.
Cool. He's like, okay. Yeah. No, I don't have a lot of I don't usually have conversations go on this long, so I'm kind of just freaking out.
No, that's all right.
I'm not
How about this? How
social.
about you exit out the back? We'll exit out the front, or I guess yours is the front. We're in the back. Either way, meet us outside. We'll continue this further outside. Get some fresh air and whatnot. Maybe you'll feel a little more comfortable then.
All right, just gotta back out and okay. One sec. You hear loud, like sort of booming, and things start to fall from the ceiling, like dust and bits of stone. Nothing dangerous, but he's not the right size for this place. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Okay, so Osin has backed completely out of the room now. Do you have anything else to do here? Or are you heading outside to meet him in front of the cave?
It was meet him in the cave. Right? Meet him outside the cave. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi. So it's probably about, I'd say, like 3 p.m. now. You do have until sundown, and we're not going by this big farmer sort of time change thing. It'll probably be about 3 hours until sun goes down, not 4:15 p.m. like we are in the current world.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of daylight savings.
Not a
Is
big
what
fan.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Anywho, after a couple minutes of you making your way up to the front of the cave, the flapping of sort of big wings announces the presence of Osin as he descends next to you. He's truly massive and scarred from many battles, but that's all betrayed by a kind of awkward shyness that Osin is very clearly giving off.
So what's the plan? Are y'all gonna help me out? It's really kind of you. I appreciate it. If you do just want to go, it's okay. I'll try my best. But
No,
I think
we're committed to helping you out. I think. I look amongst the group.
Scratch.
Listen, no sign. One thing that I want to make perfectly clear: we are police. Okay, we don't have to help you. It's not like we're doing our jobs by helping you. So a little appreciation would go a long way. You know?
Oh yeah, totally. I see. I'm kind of like a I really appreciate it. I don't know if you need anything or anything like that. I'll just let me know. I'll try and do my best. I won't eat any of you.
Oh, thank you.
Well, we appreciate that.
We were assuming that was not going to happen, but I guess good to have that said out loud.
And we do have one condition upon helping you. You cannot fall in love with any of us.
Yes, it happened. You could see how it could happen easily.
I could see how you might. Whoa, what a bunch of hotties that are also really cool.
Yeah.
I can see how you would, I just want to put it out. That's the one rule.
This is work for us. Okay. We cannot have romance getting in the way.
I am sort of starting to feel like maybe I'm not the weirdest, most awkward person in the interaction now.
You are.
After having
you are though.
Yeah.
Well,
no, we're helping you be less awkward.
True. Yeah. Okay. Fair. You know what? Gotta check my ego right there. And
Scratch, you hear like a beer can pop just next to your ear, and hear Chad's voice like,
"Oh, hey, I think this could cause some chaos if you just sort of maybe either get these dragons to bang or get them to fight. That'd be pretty cool, huh?"
I don't think that's not the objective here. I think it's so that they can be happy. So I don't know what, sometimes when people get together, they do fight anyway. And sometimes they do bang, I guess. I don't know what dragons do. They're very big. I don't want to think about it too hard. I feel like this, I think we're on the same page for once, weirdly, but we're gonna try to get them to see eye to eye, and that's the plan, I guess.
Okay. And I'm just saying, if there's this party vibe, I just think maybe you should follow that. You know what I mean? Like, just try and really keep things cool. Pop some beers or something.
Oh, I feel like you're trying to give me real advice right now and not like just random demon chaos advice.
I mean, it could be both. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. So
this is sort of the one time where I feel like it's kind of okay.
See, so, worlds collide. Just like me meeting your friends, maybe.
I mean, scientifically speaking, alcohol does help lower inhibitions, so it'll help them, I don't know, not feel so weird.
Oh yeah, and then he kind of disappears, and you smell some party beer, some low quality party beer scent.
Question: can we hear Scratch talk to Chad?
You know what? I think it's very difficult for you to do so. You kind of like maybe hear her mumbling. But
it just sounds like
we just assume it's a neuroses of sorts that she's like dealing with something.
We're making it real world canon that whenever a cat does that kind of sound, they're talking to a demon. Right?
Oh no, you've ruined my cat's word now.
Staring at that light on the wall for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's Chad.
I think Stern's been catching when those things have happened and totally misreading what they're about. Like, oh, she must be hungry. Should have brought more donuts.
So may I suggest everyone that maybe we all decide what part of the plan we're gonna do or how we're gonna do this. I think we agreed to try to get all three of these things together. But we have to get, what's the name of the dragon? Sorang,
Yeah.
Sorang.
Mhm.
We have to get Soaring and Osin sort of in the same place though also.
Yeah. Well, we could come to, but how are we gonna, because if we show up, we could come to the Red Dragon's den. And instead of it being we're brokering an arbitration between them, in fact, we're setting the scene for some LUVE.
Yeah.
Louvre.
Louvet.
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 Mhm.
The most pure of all romantic encounters.
Well, there are 8 kinds of love, and
Yeah.
that Louvet is one.
What? Where are the other 7?
Love between coworkers.
Okay.
Love
Professional.
between lovers that have been together more than twice, but less than 4 times.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Love between eye contact.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to
Uh,
underscore that this explanation of the different types of love is happening as you travel towards the. So as you're walking through the woods, she's like, "Oh yeah, here's another one."
Love between man and nature.
Love. Yes.
Love
Big time.
Between, what am I at?
This will be 6.
Oh,
This will be 6.
and I'm supposed to get to
10. I mean, if it's not 10, then there's not 10. I just thought you
7.
knew them all.
7.
Seven,
And
seven,
love
sorry.
between dogs, and love between dance partners.
Yes.
Very nice.
That is
Yeah.
correct. I remember now.
And there
Yeah,
are no
that
other
tracks.
kinds.
No.
Huh.
Yeah.
A boy and his dog. A
Yeah.
boy and it. But I feel like that fits in there.
Well, that
with
can
the
be
dog
dogs
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
or dance partners.
So we're kind of taking this little hike as like some get to know each other games.
Yeah.
In the woods.
Yeah, we do like
Okay,
2 truths
gang,
and a lie.
Okay. Let's
It's
play
like a
this or
reverse.
that.
It's a reverse. Never have I ever.
Charlie or Bob Odenkirk. Just say what you like. Crunchy or smooth peanut butter. What do you like? What are you thinking?
And just with that, just as wonderful as this time has been of connecting, you find yourself very quickly at the entrance to Sorang's cave, still littered with bones and a couple of other things. If anyone want to take a perception check just to see if anything's changed,
Oh, sure. I'd like to.
investigation, you let me know.
I'll do an investigation.
I will do
Ooh,
investigation.
I leveled up, so I got an extra.
Perception for me.
Oh, okay.
25. I rolled a nat
Ooh.
20 with a +5. So I
Wow.
fucking investigate the shit out of that.
I rolled
All right.
6.
I did a 6. So Tyrell, what you pick up is that you could kind of start to see like, okay, like there was a story here of like these different adventurers, like their bodies are sort of aimed as if they were trying to bring something to the cave, the way that they are laid out. And you notice that there's probably about 30 different carcasses or 30 different skeletons, and about 3 carcasses that are like that still have some rotting meat on them. And I think Stern, this is what you pick up more than anything, that this like rotting meat, it sticks out. It's not purely a skeleton, and it is like much worse to be around. There's no art to it, just sort of these dropped bodies that are really causing a shitty scene, so to speak.
Are they? Can I tell what kind of bodies they are? They're human, or they're gnome, or they're
Like
elves or something?
there's like some like a cow's body.
Oh, I see.
Creatures from the wilderness mostly. There's like a manticore that is half torn up. Yeah.
Oof. Yeah. Poor manticore.
Poor man. Well, it's a manticore.
It's manticore.
Sorry, that was rude. I apologize. All right, what's the plan as we're approaching here? You see that Ozak is a little bit nervous.
Well, are we trying to get these
Osin.
things together?
We should probably. We're kind of putting the cart before the horse here.
So we got way too far with those get together games.
I got lost in the art of conversation, and I
wow.
forgot.
I've learned so much about all of you.
I mean,
While you guys were gabbing,
I was just trying to wrap my head around how the hell we're gonna get grilled cheese out here. I mean,
Well,
I did fill out the permits for a campsite nearby while we were walking.
Good for you.
perfect.
incredible. Should we go look for bread and cheese in the town? Go back in the B town. What it was called? B land.
Beaston.
Beaston. Oh, so close.
A sunrise is going to be difficult before nightfall, but
we can work something out. I think
sunset is just like a sunrise but backwards.
Let's get a mirror.
I feel like I said sunset. Did I say sunset or sunrise?
Sunset.
I don't remember.
Okay. No, I heard sunset.
It was a sunset, right?
I heard sunset for sure. Sunset.
Yeah, sunset.
Okay. So sunset, grilled cheese, and then was there something else? What was the third thing?
Camping trip.
Permits.
Oh, right. Well, then there we go.
But maybe the camping trip is something they do like together later when we're not around, because I feel like that's going to get weird if we're there.
Yeah,
overnight.
we don't have to chaperone that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's maybe we hide the dragon until we have everything.
Can we ask the dragon for a ride to Beaston to get some bread and cheese?
Yeah,
we could just he could probably toast it along the way back.
And I need to get these permit forms notarized, so we could do the 2 for 1.
So we need to find a notary while we're in town.
Notary and a bakery and a cheese shop.
Every town has a notary. You'll be fine.
That's true.
Yeah.
But notary cheese shop would be even better.
If we can find a combo.
That's a lot to ask, but it would
be really lucky, maybe.
Beaston is famous for 2 things: honey and notary cheese shops, just like the Notre Brie, where we find our heroes. And Osin. Osin is sort of standing outside awkwardly as the town is responding to the fact that there's a dragon here. He wanted to be present. He wanted to be a part of the cheese sandwich getting.
Don't be alarmed, mindless beekeeper citizens. We have everything under control. We are arranging a lovely relationship between 2 dragons to keep them away from you all. There's nothing to see here. There's nothing weird or interesting. Don't worry about it. We're just making sure that these 2 dragons can fall in love, okay? And don't ask any questions. We don't have any answers. That's all we're doing. Please go away. Thank you. From now on.
Gled emerges from the Notre Brie and
Gled again?
Freaks out about the dragon for a second. Gled's got a slice of cheese that has been notarized. He's like, oh God. Oh. You know what? I thought about what y'all said last week, and since I face death every day, maybe I don't need to fear a dragon, Hey, screw you, dragon.
Oh, no.
We're
not doing that.
No.
Glad, no.
Glad.
Osin brings his head down, just snarls, and Glad books it away.
Well.
Oh, thank God he's gone. I did not want to face that guy again.
Yeah. Osin, we're not fans of Glad, okay? That wasn't coming from any of us, all right?
Okay. So somebody ate Glad at some point in the distant future.
Oh. Well, how distant?
Like, we're not here. We can't stop you from doing anything, really. But
you also can't plan murder around a bunch of cops, okay?
Right,
don't ask, don't tell system.
They'll make us come back and do this all over again. And I don't think we have the wherewithal for that.
We don't like it.
Literally no evidence. So cool.
Okay. Well,
again, just don't. The evidence is you telling us, okay? You can't just don't talk about it. About murder specifically in front of.
I won't tell you about
them
don't. Eating murder.
No.
Osin.
You got to.
I mean, I would like to relay this information is that the reason he's so upset with dragons in general is because they ate a lot of his bees. So, the bees are his livelihood. The bees are how he makes his money,
So
And
are you trying to give me a better pressure point on which to inflict pain and anguish on Gled?
I mean,
Don't destroy his bees.
Yeah, if anything, eat his bee. You can always get more bees, but you can't get another life.
Not the bees.
No, bees are pretty important to the the ecosystem.
That's a line I won't cross, Kyron.
Okay,
he could eat the guy. I don't.
All right,
I can't have him eating the bees.
Okay, you're backing me into a corner. I get it. Okay, wrong thing to be said. But so now that we've made this point, though, he takes care of bees, and bees are important. Osin, you just admitted that, so maybe it's best not to kill Gled, even though he's a bit rude towards dragonkind.
Okay. That's
Just
got me.
Stern looks over to his fellow detectives. Hey, gang, I know we're outside the jurisdiction of the main center of the city, but we really can't be encouraging dragons to break laws or kill people or do anything illegal, right?
Sure. Yeah, you're right. Listen, dragons are gonna dragon is all I'm saying.
That's right.
But
Dragons
you're right. And I won't I will remove myself from the situation because the temptation is too great.
I think Stern looks at himself or says this to himself, is like, dragons are gonna dragon. What are you gonna do? It's beast. It's beastin'. It's beastin'. Just like a Chinatown reference, if that was clear.
Yeah. Oh, it did go completely over my head. Thank you.
It wasn't a well landed joke, Michelle. A little bit far off, but beast.
Hey, Osin, what kind of cheese you like?
Well, what I'm kind of new to this whole thing. What cheese is best according to your studies there, Scratch? We got Quithia, yellow Quithia, or like a nice brie or a cheddar jack, a fantasy cheddar jack.
I feel like sharp is good. Something salty.
Sharp, yeah.
Yeah, and then like a really fresh white sandwich bread. You gotta like mayo both sides of the outside, and then you grill it on both sides. And I don't care what people say, you have to use mayo on the outside.
Mayo is a great substitute for butter for the outside of it, for sure.
You don't even need the butter. It's worthless.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise only.
The mayonnaise is tops.
Incredibly important.
Maybe
Extra
you could
mayo, then.
burn a little message in the bread.
Okay.
Like, I love you, no pressure.
Maybe just a heart. Maybe just a heart is good.
Yeah.
As this
I'm new to
discussion
this.
is
That does seem a
happening,
bit strong.
as this discussion is happening, Kyron just runs into the shop to get the camping stuff notarized, as well as just grab the cheese and bread. Back in a jiff. Flash. Whatever.
Yeah, no, I think let's let's handle it. You guys perfectly nailed getting this cheese, grilled cheese.
Oh, yay.
Wow. Okay, we're back at the entrance to the cave. What's the move from here? How are we facilitating this? Osin kind of looks nervous, like,
maybe it's best if we just let Soaring destroy the town. Maybe, they know what they want to do. I should just go back to my cave, I think. Hide.
No, don't give up.
Yeah, look what time of day it is. It's gonna be like sunset really soon. So like mood, sunset, lighting.
We are so close here. We are so close. I think, hey gang, maybe we try to make this a little bit easier on Osin and try to make it like a romantic chance encounter, if you will.
Yeah. We could do like maybe something where they would both reach for the same thing, and then their claw goes on top of the other claw.
That is perfect. That is wonderful.
Should I clean up the bones or something?
That's a great idea. If you want to scoop up all them bones and carcasses, that'd be perfect. That's look at you doing this. That's freaking fantastic. That's a step in the right direction, Ben.
Okay, yeah.
And you kind of you seem kind of creep out into the like stone thoroughfare to the cave entrance, and you start scooping up some of the bones. And he gets to one of the carcasses. He's like,
Hey, I didn't leave this one here. Is there another dragon trying to make an impression around here or something? Or...
Oh shit.
Oh.
I don't think it's another. There's only 2 dragons that we know about around here. Was it possibly your not dog pet, your pet? Maybe? No?
Oh, he's on a pretty tight leash. No pun intended.
Stern, you kind of like looking at it and realizing like, okay, if he didn't put this here, I think with that earlier investigation roll, you notice there's some footprints. Like somebody might have dragged this here. Yeah, there's human-sized footprints.
Oh shit. Something's muck.
Oh.
There's footprints, gang. Human-sized footprints. Obviously.
Don't they know we're trying to do a matchmaker thing?
I don't know what this beast and beekeeper bullshit is here, but
I swear to God, if it was that motherfucker Gled,
if it's
I
Gled.
bet it was Gled too.
I
don't
bet you
want
it
to
was
jump to
Gled.
conclusions, but it probably is that fuck.
I
don't
lose
hate
my shit.
anybody,
I will
but I
lose my
hate Gled. I don't
hate, yeah.
You guys found
Gled.
Hate him.
the big end boss guy. You know, you just bled. Osin like grabs the carcass and like chucks it off into the woods semi-angrily. It goes far into the distance. He does the same thing with the cow carcass.
Well, it's evidence.
Okay.
Sorry.
Stern
really-
had taken out his like little detective kit for the evidence. Okay, never mind. Puts it back.
Listen, I'm really feeling like I'm starting to.
You see his wings unfurl like he's about to fly off, and you hear a trumbling from inside the cave.
Oh,
We gotta go.
Who approaches my cave?
Well, we did everything we can, right? And give him the grilled cheese. Give him the permit. We wanted this to be a nice chance encounter, but this is your moment. Osin, this is your moment, okay?
Yeah, we have to do it now.
You got it.
No,
You got it.
You're
You're gonna have to.
Grilled
You're gonna have to
cheese,
roll
eat sunset.
persuasion if one of you is trying to convince Osin to stay.
I'll do it. I got
you do
plus
it.
6 persuasion. What do I got here?
Oh God.
9?
You got a
Come
9.
on, with a plus 6.
Incredible.
Osin can tell that you're nervous, and that's making Osin nervous. And like, his front claws start to sort of lift off the ground.
Osin, listen, you gotta stay. Come on, hey, it's okay. It's gonna be fine. Everything's under control. You got your cheese. We got your notarized camping permit. It's sunset. Just say how much you. Just say that you love him. Just say that you love him. Just say that you love him.
Rockman, bad getting worse. Bad getting worse.
I don't know what to do here. I'm outside of my jurisdiction.
I would like to summon Chad.
Okay.
Or like maybe the second time in my whole life I like actually ask him to come out.
Try to convince. Yeah.
And I I don't know. I just reach into my pocket and I pull out I don't know, like a tiny beer can, and that sounds like
it creates a very loud like almost a shockwave, and Chad appears in front of you with glasses on, hat back or visor backwards, just shouting to this guy, "Oh yeah, let's go!"
All right. Oh, what do you need me for?
Okay,
Sorry.
remember we talked earlier about like people feeling anxious and like social lubricants.
Mhm.
I would love, I can't do this for myself. I do not have these demonic powers of the underworld, but I know you do. But could you like conjure up like a 2 dragon-sized glasses of wine for these ding dongs, because they're not going to talk if they're too busy trying to run away, and they just need something to like chill them out.
Oh yeah, there we go. You're starting the party. Awesome. All right.
To be fair, the dragons are partying. I'm not doing any of the partying.
Well, I feel like if you start the party, you kind of part of the party. You know what I mean? All right. Just look behind those rocks over there, so it won't be suspicious.
Look behind them or Or it's
Check behind those boulders. I think you'll
check
find
behind them.
yourself.
Oh, okay, got it. Copy
Some big
that.
casks of wine.
Incredible. Okay, and I turned back to everyone. Hey, fellow officers of the law. I think I have an idea, and I just kind of scamper over, and I bring back. Is it 2 barrels of wine?
2 barrels of wine. You see written on them, it says gnarled Shaw. It's relatively cheap wine.
Incredible.
Oh, amazing.
Osin, I know you're not feeling great. I don't feel great like ever, basically, in a certain situation. So this might help. And I give one of the barrels to Osin.
Do a persuasion check with advantage for me.
Ooh, be scared. Okay, please work.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
A 24 and a 22.
Oh my God.
Woo!
Osin is like visibly starting to freak out as Rockman is starting to really get under his scales, and all of a sudden he feels gentle presence of Beaker Brain Scratch as she like comes up with a barrel and just sets it down. He's,
Okay, you could do this. You're
Worth a shot.
strong. You're brave. You're friendly. Okay.
He reaches down and grabs the barrel, stabs the top open, and holds it towards the front of the cave, very bashfully. And at that moment, you see 2 red eyes appear as the form of Soaring. Yeah, starts to come out of the cave.
Can I try something?
Yeah.
Okay, so I see this dragon coming out, but I don't know if he's gonna be, aggressive or whatever. So I'm gonna run up and pretend to be a waiter.
But yeah,
like a French waiter, and I would like to just run up and be like, "Wait, you're here."
Yeah, I think. Okay, so this is.
That's what you say.
I say, "Welcome to my restaurant." Wait. Bon appetit. Wait.
Yeah, I feel like there's a performance
I'm kind of Quebecois. I don't know why.
I love it.
It's so good.
Yeah, give me a performance check just to see how this goes.
Oh God. Okay.
All right, with
16?
a 16, yeah,
That's pretty good.
With a 16, you kind of like slick your hair back and like pull a napkin out of your arm and throw it over and run up.
I'm like, oh, you're finally here. Welcome to the restaurant. And then like,
I think Stern is so won over by this performance too that he turns to Kyron and he's like, when did this French guy get here and why is he saying yes so much?
Wait, come here. Bon appetit.
Come here.
Tyrell, you feel
Come here, bon appetit, oui.
you feel the immense heat of like dragon's nostril breath on you,
Yeah.
like kind of blow against your skin as Sorang looks at you.
This is very nice.
And they lift their head up and emerge from the cave in all their glory. Beautiful red dragon. And Osin is kind of slightly cowering until claw meets claw. And Sorang takes the cask of wine and has a drink.
So you are the one who has desecrated my manse.
And Osin's like,
Well, I just, thought I was trying to leave like a little note, but I realized that my communication skills aren't what I thought. And what's next? God, somebody tell me what to do. What's next? I forget. And so I, as a dragon, was just thinking that maybe the two of us could, spend a little time together. I'm really freaking out. You guys. Help me.
I got one. I'm gonna run over very stealthily, and I'm gonna cast heroism, which I just read.
All right, can you pop that in the Roll20 chat for me so I can see
heroism. So, I'll read this out loud here. This is a A willing creature you touch is imbued with bravery. Until the spell ends, the creature is immune to being frightened and gains temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting ability modifier at the start of each
Okay.
turn.
I love that.
I basically go over and I secretly like, sorry for making you nervous. I got you, buddy. You're going to be okay. We cast heroism on you.
You give him a little pat on like the side of one of his massive hind legs. He goes, okay. You already did the hard part, I was saying. You already did the hard part. Well, yeah, you see, it like kind of like adjusts his wings and spreads them out. I figured I had a lot to offer. Beautiful dragons such as yourself and one just like me. Well, I figured we could make some beautiful music together, sail into the skies and terrorize the countryside, leave these small folks to do what they do best, live and be pointlessly short in their lifetimes.
Don't terrorize the countryside, though. Don't do that part. Yeah,
Sorry,
please.
Yes, this does sound nice. We shall fly off into those mountains and have a beautiful night tonight.
Red Hot Angry Man, give them the permit for the camping thing.
Pretend to be a waiter. Pretend to be a waiter.
Be French also.
You have to be a French waiter.
Tyrell, that was you. That was incredible.
That was me.
That's wild.
Thank you.
Can I borrow
you in theater in high school or sorry?
Merci beaucoup.
Okay.
All right, Kyron, give me an performance check.
All right. All right.
Advantage because of the napkin, or no? I don't know.
No,
Wait,
no
I'll give him my
advantage.
napkin. Can I give him my napkin?
That's a 7.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, give me what do you think like a 7's worth of effort in terms of being a French waiter would be?
Okay.
And it is a French waiter that needs to give them the permit for camping, correct?
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, it would be good.
There's a vibe in effect.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Bonjour. Here is your permit for le camping. We hope you enjoy yourselves tonight.
Okay. Yeah.
That was passable.
That was good. That was pretty good.
I
Both
feel
Osin
like
and
I did a
Soren.
bad job, guys. I don't know if they're. I don't even know if they're gonna go camping because of this.
That was
Really, you popped right there.
I also am curious if you did acting in high school because that was, that was like that was pretty good.
Yeah,
You all get
I
an
was on the
inspiration
improv team
point
for a couple
for-
of years, but that was about it.
The support right now. This is wonderful. This is very sweet.
Yay!
So Osang and Soreng look at Kyron like kind of confused, and Soreng goes,
You got what of the little ones to do like a plaything. Adorable. Go and make a camp for us. I shall see you momentarily.
Osang looks like back at you guys, goes,
I think that went pretty well. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna go set up a camp. And
he grabs another cask of wine and flies off into the night, into some mountains to the north. And Soreng looks down at the rest of you and goes,
this was unexpected, but I suppose my thanks are yours for alleviating my issue. No more corpses in front of my cave.
Rockman, really quick, do you want to ask him about those weird carcasses?
Yeah, sure thing. You're welcome. First of all, you're welcome. Weird thing for police to do, but hey, we gotcha. Don't go killing people now. While we're talking, there was a couple carcasses that were dragged here by people our size, human size, elf size, about. What do you think that would be? I think.
I have noticed in the woods there is a presence of some small kind. Some of you small people. I have smelled one man walking in front of my cave. Perhaps they brought this here to ensue my wrath. You see, these skeletons, I thought they were kind of cute. But the rotting carcass, this is what drove me into frenzy.
Shit. Got it.
The man you smelled, did he smell like honey at all?
No, I do not think it was Gled. I remember
we thought it was Glenn.
All right. That's
Are you sure it wasn't
we
Glenn?
had
That's
we
a
had an
really
bet it was
interaction.
that asshole.
Okay.
Glenn.
When I ate his
He brought-
piece,
That
he
piece
cried
of
for
shit,
very
right?
long.
Take the shit, Glenn. I bet it was him. Probably took a bath beforehand.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe freshly
clever Glenn.
showered, cleaned
Ooh.
off.
We'll find a clue yet.
Perhaps it was this Gled.
Yeah,
However-
there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Now we're on the right track.
We're gonna set up a lineup, and we're only going to Glenn.
So Ring sniffs the air. And he leans down towards Tyrell, and they say, "You have an egg with you. It bears one of my kind."
Oh, is that you? Is it yours? It's yours. You want me to give it back to you?
Let me see this egg.
Mm. It's kind of dirt here, and then she's gonna like get it out and put it back in her bag. Did you?
Yeah,
see
it is. That was very fast.
Oh,
You are quick with your hands.
thank you.
Much props to your skills, but that was a gold egg.
Yeah.
It's not one of mine.
Oh, darn. We really thought that we were returning it to the dragon whose egg it was. Well, I guess
However-
I'll have to keep it. Oh, what?
Stealing a dragon's egg is a
I didn't.
terrible offense.
We found it.
We found it.
Somebody else definitely stole it, though. Not us.
Hey, Soray, do you know of any gold dragons in the area?
Oh, yes. Well, there is Benjamin to the south.
Benjamin the dragon.
Yeah, the only gold dragon that I know of,
Benji.
Benjamin. Yeah,
Benji.
but
Benjamin.
if someone stole one of Benjamin's eggs, they are trying to incur its wrath. Why would they bring it to your city?
I don't know.
It
Oh,
sell
seems
it
as
for
if someone
money.
is trying to upset
The-
the lot of us.
Hey, gang, the graffiti that we've
Oh, yeah,
noticed in the
that-
city,
Crap.
When you and I had breakfast together.
that wasn't us having breakfast. that
Oh,
was
you
us
two
before.
are friends.
Yeah.
This is
best
very
friends.
nice to hear.
Really good friends. We know each other's families.
We're
It's great.
we're acquaintances at best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holidays
we-
together.
The chief has mandated that we be friends, so that's
Yeah.
why we're friends.
Yeah, I suppose we're friends by force of.
By mandate.
Well, the chief didn't tell us to have breakfast together because I wasn't there. But
Yeah,
I
we
wasn't
didn't-
there
we
either.
didn't-
It's the
Okay,
first
so
time
we
that I
didn't
had
have
breakfast.
breakfast together. Let's get this one thing straight. Breakfast was not had together. We just happened to be in the same place where breakfast was around. That doesn't count.
I don't know. I bought you a donut. Anyway, what did
Because
that
as
thing say?
mandated friends, I would have expected to be invited to a breakfast of sorts between mandated friends. So,
So there
I
you
hope
go.
that it
So
was.
therefore, it wasn't us having
Listen,
breakfast
listen.
together.
I
You.
am very into this dispute of friendship. However, I am trying to go
Oh, right. Sorry.
on a date. What did you say of some sort of dragon something?
Oh, yeah. What did that graffiti say?
Let me pull up my
Red
book.
Hot?
It said, "The curse of the dragon kin will cause the downfall of the city."
Yeah. It said that.
oh,
We're about
Curse.
to crack this thing wide open.
Wide open. Not the egg.
No,
Hopefully.
not the egg.
Never.
No, don't look at me like that,
The
Serene.
case.
I would never dare.
We know we wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I will say 3 more things.
Oh.
And then I got to go, because
okay.
I feel like Osin might think this is like a prank that I have not gone down.
Been here a while.
That's a
kill
very
him.
rude thing
That
to
would
do. Yeah.
destroy him.
Yeah.
He's
He's
very
already
fragile.
on the
You gotta be-
precipice.
Yeah.
Careful with that one.
He's a real sweet guy, though.
Sweetheart,
Yeah,
just
so sweet.
don't mess.
Number one.
Okay, what's your number one thing?
The curse of the dragon king. I have heard of this. Something you small folk have made up. You think having dragon amongst you will bring our wrath. No, it is greed. You come to our horde, you take, and we come and reclaim. This is curse of dragon. Greed. Second, I believe that someone is trying to cause dragons upsetness and to attack. I was almost pushed by honor to destroy Beaston. This might be connected. Third, the egg is yours. It is formed connection.
Oh. So
Are we
selling
gonna
it would be
be-
bad.
Are we going to be its mommies and daddies, or what's? I don't really understand what you mean.
That's a lot
You're
of
telling me
pressure.
that we're gonna be forced to stay together for the kid? That's
We have to co-parent this egg.
I
Never.
have said 3 things. Soaring, Casper wings out and flies away.
And a mouse.
Feels like we need clarification about that third thing, I think.
Wow. Yeah, that third thing I think we should have asked more questions about earlier on. Too bad that wasn't the first thing he said, and we had more
I just
time.
hope he's careful with Osin's feelings, because that is one sensitive dragon. I've met a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
think-
dragons, but that's the most sensitive.
I think the wine will help, and the grilled cheese, and the camping.
Yeah.
Dragons are famously very fond of camping.
So, what are we gonna name our egg baby, or are we not doing that yet?
I don't think
That's
we
too
should
real
give
for
it a
me.
name. Yeah,
That's too soon.
That's
This
too
is
soon.
I feel like
news.
I feel like Tyrell already has a name in mind.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I have a couple names logged.
Like what?
Pastor.
What?
All right.
Pastor.
You know what? I'm gonna let y'all
Bastard.
workshop some names as you're driving
Okay.
back to Quithia.
Oh wait, but oh my gosh. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
well, can we put in our to-do list to go to those woods to figure out who's doing the carcass thing?
Big time.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can investigate that now since you're here in the woods
Oh.
around
Yeah,
the cave.
let's-
Yeah.
Like
I'll
to
do an
investigate
investigation
the
check.
woods.
Investigate the woods. Montage.
Okay, I'll
Montage.
also investigate the
Investigating
woods.
Okay.
the woods.
If anyone has
montage.
if anyone's better at perception. Okay, you all did
22
pretty well except for Kyron.
investigation.
I did a bad job.
You were freaked out about like having to co-parent with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of news to deal with.
I
Jumping
think
right
that-
into names like I didn't know I was gonna be a dad today.
Yeah, and dragons live a long time.
A long time.
that combined with the high pressure sort of French waiter situation that you were just put under is
Yeah.
kind of caused you to hyperventilate a little bit. So
High pressure
uh,
French waiter situation.
so you kind of like you walk off into the woods. After about 10 or 15 minutes, you come upon that same bunny just sitting on a stump looking up at you. It's almost as if it's trying to tell you to calm down.
I'm just looking right into its little bunny eyes and just I might be a dad. That's a big thing, right? I mean, you understand. I mean, you probably have tons of kids, given the nature of your promiscuity. So I think I'll be okay, right? It's just this is fine. Thank you. And just continues on.
Okay. Everyone who did their perception or investigation check and got a 15 and above, which is the rest of you, find the trail of footprints. It is the same shoes that were outside, or the same like foot size that was outside of the cave. It seems to be a sort of like thin, long boot that this person wears. Let's see. I think Scratch and Stern specifically, you find like a piece of fabric from like a long black. It's like a long black piece of fabric that seems like it's almost part of a very long robe. It's torn, but a lot of the pieces on it are kind of like tattered and worn looking. Additionally, you find that the footprints lead back to the sort of trail that you came along with the car, and there is a very faint set of tracks that lead along the same path that you came in with the car.
So from the city then, or from Beeston?
Possibly.
Bad.
I will say it follows the coming from Quithia angle versus Beeston. Just because I don't want you to have to encounter Gled again. I don't want to put you all through that. I realize.
A real meta is going to happen.
Clever Gled went all the way to Quithia just to come back.
Just to cover his tracks.
Not till the end when Lich Gled comes back and brings his vengeance upon you.
Well, I feel like the person we're looking for is already gone, and the signs point to the person who wants there to be dragon chaos going back to town. But why did they come all the way out here? I guess they're just trying to round up all the dragons in the area. I don't know.
Yeah, it probably seems like, I don't know, they're just going to where the dragons are. But we got to do some heavy investigation back at Quithia to try and figure out who is doing this.
And I'll tell you what, gang, I am hungry.
Oh yeah,
we
haven't eaten
forever ago.
You had donuts in the morning. You saw you were very close to a grilled cheese for a while.
We were at a cheese shop
You
and
know
did
what? That's
not
on
buy
me.
food.
That's on me. I was just focused on getting the dragons the necessary grilled cheeses that I didn't even think about us. Real bonehead movement.
Kyron, you were doing your job. You were doing your duty for the law.
And it shows you'd be a good parent because you're putting the dragons before
don't
yourself.
Me and Kyron, we're not ready for the parent conversation. I think that's new news. We gotta
worry about that now.
Yeah, that's
big egg. It's gonna be a big baby. Does anyone have an extra room in their apartment? I don't
have an apartment.
We're slowly unraveling little bits about Stern that he might be almost detective. So if there's no more to do, then let's head back to Quithia. It is nightfall. It is time to punch out for the day. You all get back to the office and you see Elvar sitting at her desk doing some research. She likes to burn the midnight oil as well. She says, "Oh, there's the crew that took all of the cookies that my partner brought for the whole office. Very cool."
It became useful in our mission, if that matters. We're just doing the work.
Doesn't so much to me, because I would have loved to have some cookies, but I guess fuck me, huh?
Elvar, don't be a Gled. Come on.
Yeah, you're being a real Gled right now.
You're Gledding it up.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Gled's an asshole.
Count yourself lucky because
you be
a rump in the dump.
Off.
Yeah.
All right. I'll make a note. Fuck Gled. If I ever meet a Gled.
Mm-hmm.
You'll know. You'll know.
You'll know.
You'll know.
A mile away.
You could probably figure out where he lives and let you know if you want to find him.
I looked it up. I printed it out. I printed out exactly where Gled is. Give it to everybody.
Tyrell, on your desk, you see like a little piece of paper that wasn't there before, sticking out of one of your file folders. Everyone else is, I guess, going about their business, whatever they would do before going home for the day.
A lot of forms to fill out. We had a big day, and a lot of it was illegal, and we need to document all of it.
I'd like to examine this piece of paper.
Yeah. Okay. So as you open it, you see that it says, "The curse of the dragonkin is taking effect.
What?
5 dead kobolds lying on the floor. Come see my work. And there's an address listed in Hastenburrow.
Oh, I can already feel myself getting into the mind of this sick freak. Okay. Because part of me, okay, so there's part of me I'm torn because part of me wants to just go by myself and see like what this is because like, you know, I like to know what's going on with the criminal underworld, but at the same time, it could be a group thing. So I think I'm gonna, what I'm gonna do is just like, are they kind of still like in the environs, my team?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna be like, oh, what a weird paper, really loud, and see if anyone kind of like, I'm trying to like get people to come to me, basically. Oh, what a mystery, such a paper.
Can you give me a persuasion check at disadvantage?
Such a paper.
Such a paper. I'm sorry, a persuasion at...
Yeah, persuasion at disadvantage. All right, with a 13, I think the rest of you noticed that Tyrell's doing something, but it has been a long day. Fuck, is it worth it right now? I don't know.
Agent Petrus, if you've got something to say about something, just freaking say it. You're doing that annoying thing my kid's sister does when she like wants attention. So just if you found some paper with some shit on it, just say it. Come on.
Fine. I got a paper about a dragonkin thing.
Oh.
And it says, come see my work. And it feels very personal to me.
I think Stern has been so involved in filling out paperwork that it like this is the first time he perks up at all. It's kind of like at 11:35 a.m. Tyrell said that she liked chunky instead of creamy peanut butter. And what about the dragonkin?
The dragonkin. They're saying that the curse is at work.
The curse is at work.
Yep.
You mean like in this building, or do you mean like it's working now? That wasn't working before.
Look, it's at work, and it says, "Come see my work." And then, was there an address on it?
Yeah, there's an address in Hastenburrow.
Wait, so you're telling me
address.
the person who might be responsible for all of this stuff just waltzed right in here, left a note on your desk, and then walked right out?
They're hiding in plain sight. It's obvious. And what would you do? I would infiltrate. I would infiltrate the Quithia PD.
I don't think Gled's that cunning.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
How would Gled?
I'm stuck on Gled. That guy.
Okay. I hate to say this. But it might not be Gled. I'm the last person that wants to admit that. I know, but it might not be Gled.
You're right. I'm just still hung up on his like dragon racism or whatever he's dealing with.
Yeah.
I go over to Elvar. Hey Elvar, did you see anyone come in and leave a note at Tyrell's desk? This was suspicious, or wearing a black robe. Any of those two things?
Oh, there was a little old lady who came in here, and she wanted to report something. I didn't see her walk amongst our desk clump though, but she was really strange looking, and I didn't like her. And I know I don't like most people. But
is it because she was old, or just is that your ageism thing, or was she like evil?
Listen, my ageism is extremely personal and very pervasive.
Cool.
Yes, I did not like her because she was old, but also she gave me the unless she
can I get this straight?
Planed it over there. I don't see how she would have gotten it onto your desk.
So a strange, suspicious-looking woman came into the police station where you work, in the middle of the bullpen where all the detectives work. Strange, suspicious-looking person, and ruffled around in one of the detectives' desks, and you didn't do anything about this?
No, obviously I would have shot her if that were the case. She was over there at the front desk trying to report something. I assumed it was like a neighborhood cat was upsetting her, or perhaps some children were riding their fantasy skateboards
Well,
too loudly, or
well,
whatever.
Well, so there's a record of what she was trying to complain about
Yes.
at the front desk. Okay. I'm gonna like examine this paper to see if there's any like maybe I can like dust it for prints or something.
Yeah. Give me like a
fantasy dust it for prints.
fantasy dust it for fantasy prints. Give
Yeah.
me a investigation check or a perception check if you're just trying to like look it over and see what you get out of it. Investigation if you're trying to do like a dusting for prints type thing.
Okay, I dusted for prints really quick and I got a 13.
A 13. Okay. You don't seem to be able to find any like distinguishable prints, but you realize that the ink is actually kind of raised off the paper and flaky, and it's dried blood.
Ba, ba, ba.
can I also
Alert!
do,
Nasty.
can you do an
Alert!
Arcana check too, just for magic stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, now that's real
Mm.
fantasy
17.
investigation. Damn.
Okay. You pick up that there was like, you don't pick up prints, you pick up mage hand prints. Like you do like a magic check, and you see that a mage hand was holding this paper very recently.
What if she was a
So-
distraction, the old lady?
Oh,
Misdirection, like a different type of magician.
glad.
No.
It's
No,
glad.
I think the old
No,
lady
right. Yeah.
used mage hand because magic is like a thing that is people can do, and then just was like boop.
Oh, I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. I see what
Yeah,
you're saying.
maybe it was the same person, or maybe there's more than one person. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes there's more than one smoking wand.
Do we have
It could
like
be.
fantasy version of security cameras in that
Uh,
lobby area?
I
Security
think-
crystals.
Security crystals. I don't think we're at security crystals. I
Damn
think
it.
that's
Dang.
the one.
They're in
fantasy that-
development. 10 more
I-
years, we'll have them.
Stern looks at the group. I've been asking them to get security crystals forever. Literally since I started here 320 years
Yeah.
ago. They have never had the budget for security crystals. Another case that we could have used them.
Yeah.
Elvar walks over to the front desk thing, and she like looks at the checkbook. She's she wrote down an address where we're supposed to go check something out. It says,
Is it the same address as on my paper?
kobolds breathing too loudly.
Not
Wait,
anymore.
no, but then okay, that was her complaint, right? But then okay, everybody,
I've done
alert.
kobolds.
My paper said 6 dead kobolds, and I just feel like a kobold breathing too loudly is maybe like breathing too loudly as in breathing at all.
Goddamn, she wanted to get caught. That's ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
So let's hightail it over to the address, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we should be careful because it's clearly a trap.
Super
Right.
trap.
Yeah. Well, we can scope it out before, right? Just to see what kind of action's
Yeah.
happening. Do a little bit of a stakeout.
Yeah. Do a little recon. A stakeout for how long? We're going to be sitting in the car for a long time.
Yeah, we'll probably have to get a couple things of donuts.
A couple of little things of donuts.
Yeah.
for
A
sure.
couple of big things. Yeah.
May I request protein?
Oh, yeah. I guess we can't just subsist on donuts.
Yeah, they have savory donuts for sure. We can get a couple of those.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
some
sounds
meat-filled
nice.
donuts.
Beautiful
Mhm.
donuts for sure.
Mm.
So we head on
yeah.
over.
Yeah,
Jump
you
in
notice Elvar like kind of wraps up her paperwork, turns off the light. It's like, all right, well, stay safe. Don't fuck anything up too bad. And if you need me, channel 303 on the stones. She like puts the thing in her pocket. You also notice that the chief's office light is on. He's in there either sleeping or doing paperwork. It's really hard to tell.
Do we
All
talk to
right.
him before we leave? No, we should probably.
If you want to.
Yeah, let's go check. Let's go check
yeah,
up on the chief.
yeah,
I feel like
I feel like
He should know what we're doing.
That's
Yeah.
probably a good point. Yeah.
Also, that we solved that mystery.
Oh,
of
yeah.
the dragon thing.
You
I
did
told
stop
you to
a city
tell
from
him.
being destroyed. That's
All of it, though. Maybe just part of it.
We
Yeah.
knock on the door. Hey, Dildrum, you in there? We dealt with the dragon thing. All good. Filling out the paperwork. Have that to you tomorrow. We're friends still, but only because you mandated it, not because we actually are starting to like each other or anything like that. And we're gonna go check out a lead. There might be somebody killing some what are they called? Kobolds. So we gotta go deal with that. We'll fill out the paperwork. Don't worry. We're gonna take a lot of weapons though, because it could be ugly. Okay.
the door opens and you see that Dildrum's got like fantasy like tinfoil on his hooves, and his bottom fur looks a little bit darker than normal. He's like, listen, I'm just used to Stern being here, so like I can kind of do this whole thing at the office. I don't want the old lady to know, but yeah, really good job with the dragons. If you want, you can take the night off before you go to this thing. It's just God. Okay, yeah. Great work. Going to check out a thing. Sure.
Your legs look great.
I didn't want to. Fuck.
No
Why
one
do I open
noticed.
up?
No one noticed.
Why do I
We
open
all
up?
noticed now that we called it out.
Yeah, you know what? I'll get the door for you.
That's why I was trying to knock. He does that at night. It's always a different weird thing, but it's always weird.
I never knew you noticed. All right, so you guys make your way to Hastenburrow. Hastenburrow is pretty famous for being a smaller area of town, and by that I mean like a lot of halflings, a lot of dwarfs, and a lot of kobolds, goblins. They all live in this area because things are kind of miniature. It's beautiful. As you get to this address, though, the door to this place is kicked open. Hastenburrow is pretty happening even this late at night. There's like lots of food going on and like people having little just hangouts in the street. But this room is still and silent, and the lights are completely off.
I can peek in if you all want. I'm not the most stealthy, but I have dark vision because I'm tabaxi.
Probably call out police and stuff, right? Like,
Well, can we like peek, just like
yeah, okay,
peek
yeah.
and see what we can see, and then call out police? Not that I'm saying we should act.
Also, we are the police, so we'd be calling ourselves. And I feel like we're already here.
Oh, I just meant being like, hey,
Like
police.
making ourselves
Call
known.
out
We are the
police.
police.
We're
Oh,
the
not
police,
to get
yeah.
more.
Yeah,
This is something you
announcing.
learn through doing field work, which you're new to. So this is just one of those little things you pick up.
Yeah,
Well, if
it's
you
forced
yelled out-
entry, and if you just go into a
Uh-huh.
place, so you gotta have a cause to go into a place, and you gotta tell them that you're coming in.
That's right.
If
We
you
All right.
cannot stress enough. You have to announce police. Otherwise, it is very, very bad on us. That reflects poorly on us. So always
Mhm.
announce police when you're going into a place by force.
But if
But
you're just
what?
peeking,
But if you're just peeking,
if you're just peeking and you're not going in, you're just using your eyes.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and if you're a cop,
seeing.
you legally have to tell us.
Oh, God.
There's a goblin kid just hanging out next to Stern. It's roughly the same
Oh.
size. Like, yeah, just I'm a big fan of huddles, so I came over here because I felt like you guys were doing like a huddle. So yeah, cool. Can I be a cop?
Hey kids,
Uh,
you notice anything weird at this building, this apartment right here?
Oh yeah, it's real quiet in there. Like there's people. I thought there was people home, but then all of a sudden the door's been open and nobody wants to go in there because we all think it's haunted.
The door's just open.
Yeah. Jimmy
How
walked
long
up
it-
to the door, but then he got real scared and he ran away because he said it smelled real bad.
Smell
How long
bad.
that door been open for?
Since I got home from school, so like 3 p.m.
I think that's cause enough to go into the door, right?
I agree.
Oh, am I
It's
part of the
open.
investigation?
No, you have to stay out here.
Oh.
You know what, kid? Actually, get out of here. Scram. Go home.
Wait, didn't we just say that we can't go in unless we yell police. But if we yell police and whoever's in there is going away. But if this random kid goes in for us and says nothing and does it quietly, he can just come back and we can give him like $1.
Wait, so you're willing to risk the life of a kid?
Look, we'll be peeking in while he goes in.
If the kid goes in, we should probably give him a gun. Right?
The kid goes, I would love a gun. It would be great for me and help my reputation.
We just cast sanctuary on him.
Absolutely
and,
not.
Call it a day.
You know what? Fine. Let the kid peek in for us. Do not give him a gun. That's absolutely ludicrous. That's dangerous. He'll shoot his eye out.
I turn to the kid and I say, "Listen, what's your name, kid?"
My name's Treblor.
Listen, Treblor, if you really wanted to be a cop, you got to work really hard for it. And it's not going to be easy. It's going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort. And you got to keep your mind on the prize. It's not going to be fun either. It's going to be terrible. It's going to be not fun. It's going to be dangerous. It's going to be horrible. You're going to put your life at stake. And that starts today.
I give the kid 2 gold. Here you go, kid.
And you're going to go inside.
Now, half after.
Okay, I take 1 back.
And you're not going to tell anybody about this because this is just between us cop folks. Okay.
I'm real confused right now. I just want to put that online, but I'm gonna go in there and then I'll come back out and tell you what I see.
But I do put cast sanctuary on him, just in case.
Okay, so you see this little goblin form like sneak up to the door, and he goes, "Oh, it does smell real bad in here." Okay. And kind of like creeps in, and then you hear a shriek. This little goblin boy.
Oh no!
He comes running out.
Whew.
I gotta go home. I gotta go home right now. Here's your gold. And
Can I grab him by the shoulders really quick before he leaves?
Yeah, give me. Yeah.
Should I roll for it?
Say, give me a check. I think.
Yeah, you know what? Overpower this child.
Give me an acrobatics check. I know that's what you're good at, and that's how you would stop this child.
14.
Okay, yeah. You like. You flip in front of him. What do you do?
Yeah. No, I do like a backflip and land in front of him like that.
Yeah.
And then I want to grab him by the shoulders and get like on his level and be like, "Do not tell anyone that you saw us, that you spoke to us. If we find out that you told anyone that we told you to go in there, I will find your family and I will eliminate them."
Roll an intimidation check with advantage.
Because I'm intimidating a child.
Yeah, because you're a full-grown adult. Yeah.
Okay. 22.
The kid's like, I swear I won't tell nobody. You see, he's like just weeping pretty openly. He's like, there's just, okay, just be careful in there. I think there's dead people. And the kid, like, kind of, if he's free of your grasp, starts to leave.
Yeah. I'm just gonna give him a little gentle kick in the butt and be like, get out of here, kid.
This has been such a weird encounter for me.
I turn to the group and Stern says, "I don't think that kid's gonna be a cop." Probably not.
I don't think that was that the point. I can't remember.
He was a real baby about what he saw in there. I don't think he could pull it off.
Tyrell, you're being kind of harsh to this kid. But very impressive foray of skills and talents you have. The acrobatics,
Thanks.
Were you in like high school gym class or?
Okay, you keep asking about high school. I didn't go to high school. Okay. Right. I didn't go to heist
school.
I went to heist school.
Robber. Sorry.
No,
I'm just impressed.
I grew up in the school of Hard Knocks.
That sounds
I'm just
fun.
impressed.
Oh, thank you, Scratch. But thank you for acknowledging my talents. I do appreciate it. Now, are we gonna
we should
peek
go
in there?
Yeah. I'm gonna get my crossbow out, hand crossbow, and police, we're coming in. Just like that. That's all we need to do, and then it's okay. We can do whatever we want.
And the door's open. We can walk in.
Yeah, just like no rules about that. Okay.
Whoever would do this normally, give me a perception check after Stern says police.
I would do a perception check.
I'll also roll perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Ooh.
15.
Ooh, got a 22.
Okay. So I think Scratch, you just kind of hear like silence and like the wind going through this place. Like the door like to this place that's open kind of like moves a little bit in the wind, and you hear the whistle of the wind. Tyrell, you like kind of see in there. I believe you have dark vision as well, right?
I do.
Yeah, you see what should be revealed on the map here. You see kind of this long room, and you smell the scent of decomposition. Kyron, you see nothing. Like, it's way too dark in there.
Too dark.
And it smells so bad that you're kind of like, did that kid shit himself? Is that like, you're looking at the ground and trying to make sure there's no pee or poop to trip on?
Yeah.
Help, I tripped on your pee.
Stern, you hear a creak inside coming from a room off to the right from the entrance. Yeah.
I think I go investigate that.
Okay. As you walk in, there's just one candle sitting on this table right here that I believe you all should be able to see. It's dimly lit, and you kind of barely make out a couple forms on the ground. You should have Rain to move your character tokens around here if you'd like to manage your investigation that way. Oh, you know what?
I cannot.
Let's see here. Let me just make sure. Edit. Well, let's try this. There's clones. You guys are fighting clones.
So we can move our clones.
Yes, you can move your clones. The originals.
Plot twist.
This is where you're sold at. Can you move these other? Okay.
Okay.
Is this where the light was, like over here?
No,
The light is
it's
like
here.
center right around there.
It's like
Oh,
right
it's-
here.
Ah,
Oops.
I'm gonna go over here then.
All right.
I'm gonna try to. Is that a piano?
That is a piano.
I'm gonna
Wow.
try and like melt into the shadows next to this piano.
Okay, I think you do that with pretty much no problem. Like I don't think you have to check for it. It's so dark, and you just kind of creep up next to it. You notice the piano looks worn. It's a little bit older, but there's like tons of song books open on it. These people love to play piano.
Are the keys dusty or are they clean?
They are relatively clean, actually.
Okay.
There's not like a particular set that are undusted or anything.
Okay.
Stern, what are you checking out?
This light.
Just light. Okay.
How
So-
how long it's been the candle's been burning, and like what does it look like over here? All that stuff.
The candle is almost completely burnt down. Like it's doing that sort of violent flicker thing that the candle does when it gets to the end of its life. And you see a bowl of red liquid with drops around it sitting in the center of the table. And as you kind of like look at it, there's lines going out, and if you follow the line that goes off to the right here, you see it leads to the dead body of a kobold.
Oh shit! I think I know what's going on here. That note was written in the blood of this kobold. Probably. I probably I do. Hey Tyron, do you still have that note?
Are you saying Tyrell or Kyron?
Oh wow!
Yeah. Oh, don't
Whoa,
ship
but I
us.
love
Don't
the
you
combo
dare.
of
No,
these names.
absolutely
I
not.
love
No.
this. If we're ever
You-
standing close together and you want to talk to both of us, I love this.
Oh, it's
my
your couple
nickname
name.
for both of
That's
you.
cool.
Yeah, as we get closer as a group, I feel like we're just gonna
Like
have
a Brangelina
one name.
thing.
One name, yeah.
There's
I
one
get that
one name
reference.
for all of us.
Mhm.
Scratch.
Hey Tyrell, though, just
Yeah.
Tyrell, not both of you together, like I'd meant to say.
Mm.
Do you still have that note that was left on your?
I
on
do.
your
It says
desk?
6 dead kobolds.
Can I see it real quick?
Yeah. I'm gonna yeah, I'll come over there.
And I want to compare the blood on the note to the blood that is in this dish. I
Well,
have a suspicion.
the blood in the bowl is like you tell it's been sitting out for a little while, and the blood like on the table around it is a little bit tacky. It's a little bit fresh, but yeah, give me an investigation check. See what you pick up from these. Ooh.
Oh wow, yeah.
Whoa.
19 plus 5.
A 24. You realize like, okay, yeah, this would have dried out on the paper a little bit quicker than it would because there's like less there. This is most likely the same blood. It's obviously referring to this situation.
And I probably have a little forensics kit, putting on gloves, and I'm like,
Yeah.
tasting over it. I think this was written in this blood. Dun dun dun.
Dun, dun.
Did you just dun it yourself?
Normally, when I monologue a lot, I dun myself, but it does sound weird when I do it, and there's people that can hear me. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear you. Yeah. It was a dun moment.
It was.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
Can I pull a candle out of my bag and light one and put it on the table so that one that's on the table doesn't burn out?
Yeah. You have a little bit more of a like steady form of light as well, and you see seven more lines going to different.
7?
Oh shit.
Anyone else? What are we investigating here?
I'm gonna go to the store and see if it opens.
Yeah, I should be able to move through it, I think. Let's see.
Hi.
You just went into the darkness.
I died.
I just tried to hide an area. Okay, here we go. Boom. You find a sort of a coat closet here.
Cool.
Yeah, it's got like a bunch of sort of just miniature like coats, formal wear. There's a barrel over there where they keep sort of just some excess shoes and bits and bobs. It's a shoe barrel. You know, we all have a shoe barrel, right, in our houses.
Yeah.
2.
Can I check the shoes to see if there's any thin, long ones like I saw the tracks of at the last place?
Ooh. Yeah. Go ahead and give me, I guess, an investigation or perception check, whichever one works for you.
Investigation or perception? Investigation. Yep.
21. All right. So you kind of like take all the little shoes out there, all tiny little baby shoes for kobolds. And you kind of like are looking around, you see the scuff marks on the ground from them. And you see that most of them lead out of the room. And if you follow that trail back out, you do see one long, thin boot print that's kind of got like a little bit of a bloody outline.
I swing the door back open. We've got the same culprit from before. Is definitely here as well because the shoes match and the shoes don't lie, but not these shoes in this barrel. The different shoes.
That was extremely confusing.
Kyron, what are you doing?
I think I'm actually going to stay kind of posted up in this back area since it is the only entrance that I'm aware of, entrance or exit. So if anything, might I be able to roll any kind of perception just to see if I notice anything coming from outside?
Roll a perception check for me.
All right. That's a 23.
A 23.
Nice.
All right.
Finally.
So you know that there are a couple of like halflings and goblins that are outside, like looking in, trying to figure out what happened. Like they're sort of seeing that there's a police presence. They are all sort of starting to be like, "Oh, what do you think's going on in there?" I don't know. I heard that they were all like living together, like they were working together. I never talked to them. They were like too young for me to be friends with. You know what I mean? I'm an adult and I can't be friends with like 20-year-old kobolds. However, you do see in the room here that there was evidence of a fight. There's a smashed vase right over here.
Mhm.
There's like a sort of ornamental plate that was knocked down from its shelving place on the wall, and you see kind of like blood in long, thin like lines on the wall. It's dried. It's almost as if the person who attacked here was using a knife and very long, like swooping movements.
Okay. I mean, we already kind of knew that something went down here, but it looks like it was a real like bloodbath. And they're writing notes with all this. This is, I mean, what else are we seeing? Like, have we found all the bodies yet?
So you said there were 7 lines?
Yeah. Let me go ahead and start drawing some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't want to draw a shape.
because they're probably all leading to dead kobolds.
Danger
Mhm.
or dead kobolds. Or danger.
Okay.
Or danger and dead kobolds.
Oh no, I think these are dead kobolds. No, that seems right.
So we got 5. Got 1 going through this way, and then 1 right there. Okay. Do you all see my pink bloodlines?
Yes.
Yeah,
perfect.
Cool.
And these
Ruh-roh.
lines,
Mhm.
so do they look like somebody like is it like just like because of someone dripping blood on accident, or does it look in like an intentional marking?
It looks like an intentional, like steady stream of blood. Like this person wanted to kind of leave a show and make it seem like it was some big theatrical production.
Mm.
Must have been in theater in high school. Must have been in theater in high school. Wow.
Should we try to find
you-
the rest of these bodies? or-
We go find them.
There's another door up here that you can see, another door further back in this hallway, and 2 other doors right here. One of the lines is leading.
I think just being a good cop, he's gonna call it in. I mean, like, presumed dead bodies of kobolds. So Stern gets on the crystal, whatever it is,
Mhm.
and calls back into the station. Which I guess, is it just what's her name that's there?
No, I think Elvar was leaving as you did. You get Ben, the equipment guy. Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, Ben, we got a 631. We got at least 1, if not probably a good 7 dead kobolds here. I'm just calling it in over at Easton, wherever we are. Where are we again, gang?
Hastenburrow.
We're at
Hastenburrow.
Hastenburrow.
I look at the note and read the address out loud.
Just call-
781 Short Street, Hastenburrow.
781 Short Street, Hastenburrow. We got to call in a full forensic. We got to lock down this place. We got some dead kobolds. We got children. And if there are any upset children running from it, it's just because they have probably seen the dead bodies and nothing else. So make sure that you put that down in the report. Yeah, we got to bring in a full team, full squad.
Oh, all right. It's 6:31. Let me just flip through the paperwork. Yep. 6 or 7 dead kobolds. Yeah, that's up to code. All right, yeah, we'll make sure to get someone on the way out there.
Okay. Say that this is, I didn't get it by your tone, but this is urgent. There's an urgency here. There might be people here. There's dead bodies. We might need backup.
This is extremely serious to me. You know me. I'm just kind of a chill, laid back guy.
I get it, Ben. I I hope that you're not going to go off and have a coffee before you call in a squad like you've done before.
I already got a cup of coffee with me. You know what I mean? I
I'm
always
just
got to
saying.
be prepared.
Okay.
You just can't let it get to you, Stern. I know I just want
I don't want to die here.
You take a lot of stuff
Ben.
home with you. Provided you go home. I never seen you leave the place unless you're out on a job.
I just got to click. Yeah, he's sending somebody right over.
Okay. Can I see like can I examine the body closest to me to see if I can determine cause of death?
Yeah, go for it. I believe that would be this body right here.
Yes.
Give me an investigation check. This is going to be pretty easy at like a difficulty of 5. Oh yeah.
12.
Yeah, with a 12, you see that this thing's throat was slashed. You see there are other like cuts on it, a lot of sort of defensive wounds, and a stab through the leg, but the thing that killed it was a cut through the throat.
Okay. Oh, I guess we were feeling a little playful before we made the old slasheroo. He was, stabbed a bunch of times and then throat slit is what I'm saying.
It was a great comment. I appreciated it.
I didn't appreciate it at all. You made a murder sound like for a kids show or something. Like
I didn't really understand it. So
okay, well, you can't win them all, and after a couple of years of our friendship, you will understand the way that I speak.
A couple of years.
I think amongst all the blood and the bodies and the tragedy, Stern can't help but to monologue like a little bit.
Of course.
Hastenburrow. This isn't the first time I've been in this hood and won't be the last. Little kobolds. Never think you're going to see them twice, but we've seen them 7 times here, 7 dead. 7 lives blown out, 7 candles gone. 7 little 7 little dwarves without a Snow White. No more. Ooh. Oh, did I say all that out loud?
Yeah,
Sorry.
you did. You did it again. It's
I did it again.
One of your
Last
more
one was
palatable monologues.
Ooh. Dun dun dun. and then walks into the room to look for the other dead body.
So
Here.
there's so you see 2 here holding in its hand an axe. You tell us was a female kobold, and there is like some like area around that. There's some like places where it looks like the kobold missed and hit the wood floor and like was trying to fight this thing off. We're going into this room, are we?
Oh, wait, or where was? Is that okay?
Those 2? Yeah, no, it's fine. That's fine.
Go check for
Everyone
traps.
roll for initiative. No, I'm just kidding. The 2 bodies that I was referring to right.
Got it. Ooh, sorry.
The other one, a little bit smaller, very few defensive wounds, just throat cut.
Got it.
I'm gonna continue wandering into different rooms. Also, I'm gonna go over here. I guess I'll go over here. It seems like the most obvious one.
Sure. Here we go. Let me reveal this area. You walk into a kitchen, Scratch. It's actually a pretty nice kitchen. They have a little like mini vegetable garden where they're growing some vegetables. You notice that the burner underneath this particular like pot oven is still on. Whatever they're cooking is pretty badly burnt.
Damn it. I was gonna say the food looks not good. Okay, I go and I turn the burner off. Safety first.
Very cool, smart.
And I'd like to search the kitchen for. Oh yeah, is there supposed to be like a body over here?
Yeah, there's supposed to be, but there's no body.
I do an investigation also.
No, I didn't realize how much we would be doing investigation, and then I realized it's a procedural question. It's gonna be a lot of
Law and order.
Dun, dun.
Yeah, so you notice that the blood trail that sort of leads this way actually gets like a little bit thinner. It's not as thick as the other ones. With a 21, I just have to point out. And then the rest of the kitchen looks relatively pristine, except you notice that this window right over here is open, and like the sort of like the drapes are kind of blowing in the wind. you see a little bit of dust like on the windowsill that looks out of place, dark red almost.
I just yell from that room. I think our culprit escaped from the window over here. I will check for snacks real quick though before continuing. I look for snacks also.
Oh yeah. With a 21, you find like a couple of really nice pieces of celery that were like kept in like kind of a cooler area. A little you find a delicious apple and some jerky.
Oh, perfect for me.
Of questionable meat.
I keep the jerky and I put the other things in saran wrap bags. Can I
any savory donuts back there, or
there's a celery back here for one of you and an apple. Damn it. That's it.
Pass, hard pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no thanks on that, but good looking out.
There's no body in here either. What?
What kind of apple was it?
Red kind.
Red Delicious is no longer.
No. Red Delicious is not good.
That doesn't exist anymore. They all.
It's just the color red. I don't know. Is there more than one kind of apple?
Did they paint the apple? Yeah, there's plenty of apples like Honeycrisp, Granny Smith, Opal.
That sounds made up.
Fuji is my favorite personally. It's the crispest.
In the room that you're in, you see 2 beds, a dresser, and a bookshelf. This was living quarters for 2 of the kobolds, possibly more. But the room looks a little bit upturned, but not as destroyed as the rest of the apartment.
Okay.
I'm gonna go into this room while he does whatever he does in there. Sorry.
Michelle.
Oh, no.
Whoop.
Ooh,
bear rug.
Bear rug, yeah. They fancy kobolds. It's a little kitschy, but they're you get the sense that it was an ironic bear rug.
Yeah.
Stern, are you checking anything out in this room?
probably still monologuing. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little dead kobolds. 3 to 7. There's no dead bodies in here though, right? They're all outside. This is like the bedroom.
Yeah.
I'll still do an investigation while I'm in here.
Yeah.
21.
Okay, yeah. 21. Nice. With the 21, you notice the room is like largely undisturbed, but there are a couple of like picture frames that are turned down on top of this dresser back here.
Creepy.
Yeah. If you flip those over, you see pictures of several kobolds. Some of them you recognize from the ones outside that look to be like with their family or friends or other kobolds. And on it in blood, you see that, let's see here. You see the word filth or deviant, gorge, murderer, monster across these like different, like written in blood on the faces of these creatures that are dead now.
Just like the sinister that lives in all of us, now enacted in blood on the innocent, cute little kobold family. One more witness and stroke that convinces me of our utter destitute as a immoral society. R.I.P. kobold family. R.I.P. And then I get at my forensic kit and also do like a little, I don't know, blood sample thing maybe or something. Investigate a little bit more.
It's the same blood. This person has gone through this entire place and tried to make their disgust and distaste known. Tyrell, in the room that you're in, you notice another set of beds. This is another dining room. However, maybe give me an investigation or perception check.
Okay. I will do investigation. 14.
Okay, yeah. With a 14, you notice that this drawer up here is open, and it's the only thing that seems disturbed in this room. The bear rug looks like nobody, like not a footprint on it. Looks relatively undisturbed. strangely enough. But that open drawer is just sitting there.
Don't mind if I
Haunting you.
do. I'm gonna walk over there and take a little peeksy.
You find like a gem, like a beautiful red little gem, a little necklace as well. It's made of silver, a little locket. And then you see a notebook, a journal. Tiny little journal that's like bound in leather and has like a leather string to wrap around it. And it is bound very tight, like with the leather sort of security string. Yeah.
First, can I open the locket?
Yeah. You pop open the locket and there's a picture of a famous dark elf named Gideon Longstrom. Kind of like a heartthrob in the world of Quithia. Like an actor in a bunch of different plays, very famous.
Okay, well, I'll put that. I put that aside, and then I want to open the journal.
As you start
Or
to unwrap it, you can very easily untie it, and you see that it's a journal of one of these kobolds that live here. It was a young woman kobold named Maria, and you just see like several years worth of notebook in there, heartbreaks, joys, all this stuff. You're just thumbing through it, and on the last page, you see a list of names, including Maria, and they all have like checks by them. And then you see below that another name that you do not recognize, except for the second name. That said, Kyron, what are you up to? We'll come back to you in a moment. So I'm just trying to create suspense.
I started making my
creating
way.
it.
Started making my way into the kitchen because Scratch had mentioned that there should be a body, but there isn't a body there. So I'm just following up in there, and also because I want to get that apple.
Yeah, you gotta get
so
that
I
apple.
enter that kitchen. So about that apple. Thank you.
Also, I feel like I might have misspoke. Maybe either the culprit escaped out here, or perhaps the body escaped out here, but wasn't a body. It was just kind of hurt and stopped bleeding. Unclear, but it's a little red over here. You know, like blood is.
Gotcha.
Red.
Can I peek my head out the window and investigate, Philip?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Boop. I move out of the way.
14.
Yeah, with a 14, you see it's about a 15-foot drop from here. It leads to an alleyway to like another residential building, and it goes right on to Short Street, the street that this building is on. It's a pretty sizable drop for a person to make, and you don't see any more signs of blood like any drops from something that was injured.
And it's just like clean alley. There's no like bins or anything like that.
There's some like trash bins and just like refuse, just thrown away things in there.
Gotcha. Can I look upward? How tall? What floor of the building are we on?
You are on the second floor of this building. Looking up, it goes up about another 5 stories. And you can see about 5 windows down that there is like a catwalk fire escape. That's the thing. Yeah.
Okay. And there's no indication of like, there's no markings or anything out of place along there getting to the fire escape.
No, the sort of ladder at the bottom of the fire escape is like in its up retracted position.
Gotcha.
And there's a couple of like, you could tell that some residents of this building have made that into like a little mini foyer for like a window room, like some flowers out there and some furniture.
Gotcha. Okay. Scratch, there's nothing out of place down in the alley. I mean, if they were to, hop on out of this window here, they, clearly would have. I don't think they would have uprighted trash cans after falling into them or knocking them over or anything. So,
maybe they
unless-
could fly.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like, unless they could fly, because it's we've got how many dead kobolds here? 6, or a presumed 6. So the 6th one, huh?
I think there's 5 bodies and one is not here that should be. So either that kobold knew magic, or it wasn't a kobold, it was a creature with wings, or this is a path to have us follow the culprit who did this. Can I check on the floor to see if there's any more of the skinny, long boot prints on this side, or if they just stopped over by the
Yeah,
middle
give
of
me
them?
give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
21.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Nice.
You sort of like, you have the, I don't know if you like made a sketch of it in your notebook. You have like exactly what this footprint looks like. And sort of looking at it, you don't see any on the floor. But when you look at the windowsill, you see a part of it, as if this footstep was on the window, as if this person escaped out that way.
I would deduce that our culprit has escaped with magic. Or featherfall, one of those things. Featherfall is magic.
Yeah,
And sometimes objects have magic.
that's a very astute observation.
Maybe we should go back in and help the other 2. I mean, at least we know there's no big danger here.
Back into the main room. Give me a perception check.
Who, me?
Yes, sorry.
Us, me and Karen.
Yeah, you and Karen.
What? I'm scared. I don't want to do this.
Both of us making perception.
Both of you, Skyrim.
Skyrim. Oh wait, here we go. This is
Skyrim.
Oh,
6.
a 6. Okay, yeah. And 10.
We're doing great.
You look across the room. You see like a little bit of broken glass here. All of a sudden, the door across from you opens up as you see Stern coming through. I don't know, Stern, are you bringing the pictures with you, or just the information from them?
I think I've probably started to, like classify everything, start like the paperwork process of like putting it in baggies. Like I have little like an A next to it, and it's already itemized with like my list of evidence, and I'm like getting ready to draw out the grid and start like plotting out shit in preparation for the forensics team coming in. Just doing my work.
I think around that same time, Tyrell, you come back out into the main room, a little shaken, because you do recognize that second name. It's Old Storm.
dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
And the first one is it's not Kyron's, which is like gives you maybe a moment of some eased pressure. It's not Jabraki or Bracky, your kind of old criminal friend. It's Bylera.
Okay. And I can see Kyron from where I am.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna mouth. Oh wait, can he see? Yeah, I lit that other candle. I'm gonna mouth Bylera at him and see if he changes, or if he seems like he knows that name.
Yeah. Kyron, would you be trying to hide this information? Your reaction to this name?
What's my mom got to do with this?
Oh no!
And
What?
that's
Oh,
where
no,
we're
what?
gonna leave today's episode.
No!
Monstrous of me to put one of your imaginary family members at risk.
You would. I know you too well. You would do this in a heartbeat.
I love it. Uh-oh.
Kill something you
Oh
love,
no!
and it's gonna be Gled.
God damn it, Glenn.
Fucking
Um,
lead, dude.
Yeah, thank you so much for playing, you guys. Y'all did such a great job today.
Aw,
Thank you, Philip.
were
You did a
so
Thank
much
you, Bill.
fun.
That's so much
Oh.
fun.
Yeah, it's spooky.
Such
So
different
spooky.
scales of
Oh my
romance and now
gosh.
terror.
I
Yeah,
know.
it's cool.
Yeah, I love it.
Layers.
You all did very, very well in your investigation, and thank you so much for watching. This has been another episode of Claw and Hoarder. We're so happy to be here. Come back next week for the final episode where we're going to solve the mystery, hopefully, and administer justice, maybe.
Maybe.
Fingers crossed.
Yes, and patrons, hang out. We'll see you in just a few minutes. All right. Bye.
Bye.